Hi everyone, welcome to my green closet. So we are concluding this year's Fashion Revolution Week. And in addition to asking for greater transparency around who made my clothes, I love that Fashion Revolution is also pushing for more transparency around things like what's in my clothes and who made my fabric. Because there is just far too little information available to us about how our clothes were made. Now, I have been learning more about hyper-local clothing production and just finished reading Fibershed by Rebecca Burgess, which I highly recommend checking out. It was incredibly interesting. And in it, she talks about her personal wardrobe challenge, where she tried to create a wardrobe made entirely from materials and skills sourced locally within her region. And she also talks about how other people have done a similar challenge to create an outfit. And learning more about this, I knew that it was a challenge that I wanted to try. And this week seems like the perfect time to start it because it really is about going deeper than ever into how clothes are made, and also how clothing production can support sustainable agriculture systems and even local economies. So this video is to announce the start of my challenge, and hopefully this time next year, I will have a fully locally and sustainably sourced and made outfit to share with you. And I will of course be documenting the process and posting occasional update videos throughout the year to share with you guys how it's going. It's definitely going to be challenging, but I'm also very excited for this. And if this sounds like a challenge that you might be interested in doing, I invite you to join me. I will include a blog post down below with more information about the challenge and how you can join too. So ideally, I will be able to get and do everything from the raw materials to the finished garment locally, but based on my preliminary research, I do live in a more challenging area, so I might have to expand my region a bit to be able to fully complete an outfit. This kind of challenge will depend a lot on where you live and what's available, but it's about trying our best, and the most important thing is trying to support local producers and makers where we can. So going into this challenge, some of the practical goals that I'm trying to achieve are finding local fiber farms, and I'm really hoping to be able to get fiber from some farms that practice permaculture or regenerative agriculture. Purchase locally spun yarn or woven fabric. I haven't figured out exactly what pieces I want yet because first I have to figure out what sort of materials are available, but ideally I want to share with you guys a variety of processes, so I'm hoping to do one garment that is probably knit and then another one that is hopefully woven. I'm hoping to naturally dye at least one of the items from a local dye source, so either food waste or something that is locally grown. And even though I do sew and knit myself, I want to work with at least one local knitter, sewist, designer, or textile artist for one of the pieces. And then some other kind of general goals I have for the challenge are to learn more about my regional textile system and history. I want to connect with and support local makers. I want to share the story of farm to finished garment. And finally, to hopefully inspire people to learn more about where their clothes come from and what's available locally. I honestly can't wait to get started and see where this journey takes us, and I hope you'll enjoy following along and seeing the process. And if you'd like to support this project or My Green Closet in general, I do have a Patreon where all of the money goes directly towards producing more content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.